All right, so let's learn about suspended two chords. Oh my goodness, one of my favorites. So suspended two chords, you know, when you suspend something, like if you got suspended from school, you got kicked out, right? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to kick out a couple of notes. So we're going to kick out the middle notes from our major chords, all right? So on a C major chord, we're going to kick out the E. And we are going to instead play the D, all right? Now you'll notice the way we figure this out is it's the second note of the major scale. It's also a whole step up from whatever the name of the chord is that you're playing. So since I'm playing a C major chord, I'm going to go up a whole step from C, and I'm going to add that note. Okay, so I'm basically switching out the middle note for a note that's a whole step down or a whole step up from this note. Okay, so this is a C2. I would just memorize them. Don't worry about how to figure out how to make them. Just memorize them so you've got them under your fingers when you need them. Let's do F. So F major chord. I'm going to kick out the middle note. And we're going to add the note that's a whole step up from F. So I've got an F, G, A. And isn't that just such a pretty chord? Let's do G. Okay, kick out the middle note. We're going to add an A note, which is a whole step up from G. Okay, very cool, right? Let's do the rest of them. So B flat. Oh, you know what? Let's do it in order like we've always done. So D. D, E, A. E. E, G flat B. A. A, B, E. Okay, let's do D flat. D flat, E flat, A flat. Let's do an E flat too. Kick out the G, add the F. Let's do an A flat. Kick out the C, add a B flat. Okay, let's do a G flat. G flat, A flat, D flat. Let's do a B flat major. Kick out the D, add a C. Let's do a B. Kick out the middle note, add a D flat. So B, D flat, G flat. All right. Same thing as when you learn a new chord. I would just take it, play it, get it under your fingers, do them in the order like with the groupies that we taught you, right? Groupie sounds like a kid's word. D, E, and A, right? And then D flat, E flat, A flat. Take them slowly, and here's how I would do it. I would practice them going up and down the keyboard like this, one at a time. F. That forces your fingers to keep the shape of it, which is important. So G, and then you would go to, D, E. Okay, do that a few times, slowly. Make sure the notes are right. And go through all of your keys and do that. Now, here's why suspended two chords are so cool. Because they basically take a major chord and make them sound so much better. Oh my goodness. So here's the rule for suspended two chords. Anytime you have a major chord, you can actually replace the major chord with a suspended two chord. So if I'm playing, any one of these worship songs that we've gone over today, I say today in this phase. So we could do Break Every Chain. So that song goes F sharp minor, D major, A major, E major. So I'm going to replace all of my major chords with suspended two chords. So F sharp minor is not a major chord, that's a minor chord, so it stays the same. But D is a major chord, so I'm going to turn that into a suspended two chord. A is also a major chord, so I'm going to turn that into a sus2 chord. And E is also a major chord, so I'm going to turn that into. So listen to the difference. There's power in the name of Jesus. There. Now listen to the difference if I go back to major chord. Sounds so basic. All right, now we'll go back to the sus2. So that sounds way better with the sus2s, right? Anytime you got a major chord, replace it with the sus2 chords, and you're going to really upgrade the sound of that song. All right, have some fun with that. And, one last thing. So you don't always have to kick out the middle note. If you want to leave it in, you can. Technically, it's not a sus2 because you're not suspending anything. However, it does still have a really nice sound. It just sounds a little more full than this chord. Now, personally, I prefer to kick out the third, but it's all situational. Sometimes I may leave it in, okay? But for the most part, I do kick it out. But it is an option for you. You can leave the third in there. It will not hurt anything. Whichever sound you like better. All right, God bless you.